Maybe it started with a conversation at Thanksgiving. Maybe your son has called you a couple times, your daughter's dropped a couple hints, but the message is still the same. Mom and Dad, it may be time to sell the house. Now, if you're watching this video, you're probably not sure. And that's fine. At this point in your life, being not sure is absolutely fine. Today, I want to talk to you honestly, not to push you in any direction, but to help you figure out what you want. Because this is your home, your life, and your decision. I'm Tom Arnold with RE/MAX. I've helped a lot of seniors and families navigate at this moment. So let's talk. Now, your kids may be asking you to move, but they're doing it out of love. They love you. They worry about you. Maybe they see the stairs and the maintenance that a home is costing you now, and they're worried that maybe you may not be able to keep up. And this pressure sometimes is a lot for seniors. Sometimes seniors have come to me and said, Tom, I feel like the decision's already been made. The kids want us to move, and we got to move. And that feeling over loss of control and of your life, that's real, and it matters. So before we talk about real estate, I want to ask you this question. What do you want? Not what's on the best for the kids or their timeline, but what do you want? That's what's driving the whole conversation. At what point are you at right now? What do you want? Now, as I talk about taking your time and thinking this through, I want to tell you I did an open house about 2 years ago, and a man and woman came in their 80s. He said, Tom, we have a big house. Stairs. Having trouble climbing the stairs now. Show us a couple houses on one floor. So I showed them a couple houses, and they didn't like them. Time went by, 6 months, 8 months. I showed them a couple more houses. After about a year, I thought, they're probably not going to move. Then another year went by. Probably showed them 10, 12 houses in 2 years. After 2 years, they found a house that worked for them. They said, Tom, this is the one. And again, they bought the house, but it was on their timeline. They didn't feel rushed. And the kids came in, helped them move. Grandkids jumped in, helped them move. And the wife told me later, confidentially, she said, it was tough for my husband for about a month after we moving into this new home. But I think he's okay now. And again, it was on their timeline. They did it when they were ready. So this is why I say, you have to move on your timeline when it's right for you, when you're ready. Because the home you've lived in for 25 or 30 years has a lot of memories. You've had probably birthday parties there, maybe graduation parties, holidays. The kids have maybe left home and came back, and they all came back to mom and dad's house on holidays. That's where everyone gathered. Now the kids have maybe grown up and moved on, and they have their own house, so it's easy for them to say, Mom and Dad, it's time to downsize and get a new house. But this is your house. It's tough. It's going to be tough to move. Now this one's kind of hard to say, but I'll say it. Sometimes living in a big home in the neighborhood for a long time, after 25, 30 years, can become lonely. Maybe some of your neighbors that you've known forever have packed up and moved to Florida or Texas. The kids have all grown and moved on. Maybe some of your neighbors have passed away. So maybe you're in a neighborhood where you have all new neighbors and you don't know anybody like you used to. This can be tough. Now, does this mean you have to sell? Absolutely not. I'm just saying that maybe some of the concerns that your kids have should be kind of listened to and thought about. Now, let me say something that doesn't always get said. Not being ready to move is a completely legitimate position. This is your home. This is where your kids took their first steps, where you had holidays. And understanding this is important. And it's okay to grieve. Even if you grieve before you make the decision, it's okay. It just means you're human. So whether you decide to sell your home or whether you decide to stay in it, it's completely your decision. And it's okay to say, hey, I need a little more time. And if any of this has resonated with you today, maybe you're having a conversation with your family, give me a call. I love to talk. No pressure. Maybe I can answer some questions for you. Maybe I can share some information that other seniors have done when they're in the same position. If you like this video, please hit that like button and that subscribe button. And I'll see you next time. Tom Arnold, Remax Realty.